Hello and welcome to this video lesson from the IELTS coach. In today's lesson, I'm going to give you some IELTS listening practice. And today I will say 8 different dates. So day, month, and year, or perhaps just day and month. So listening to the correct date and being able to write what you hear when you hear the date is important in IELTS. In the listening exam, there's usually 1, 2, or 3 questions where you will need to write numbers or dates, as in our examples today. An important thing to remember for dates is how you write them can be quite flexible. You will hear them being said in a few different ways, but the way you write it does not matter so much as long as your date is correct. So let me give you a few examples. We could do the 10th of March, March 10, or 10th of the 3rd. So 3 different ways to say that date. However, how you write it doesn't matter as long as it's correct. So you can write March 10, 10 March, 10th of March, March 10/03, things like that. So how you write it is not so important. My advice is to be consistent when you're writing dates. If you write March 10th, then always write like that. Although personally, I think it's better if you don't actually write the month. Write the number of the month. This way you avoid any possible spelling mistakes. It's also faster to write. So if I was writing that particular date, I would write 10/03, which would indicate the 10th of March. There's no spelling mistakes there, and it's quite simple and easy to write. So now that we've got that out of the way, let's get started with listening to 8 different dates. So on a piece of paper, please write the numbers 1 to 8. As I say each date, write it down. I will say the dates in different ways, but I will only say each date 1 time. This is very important for listening practice in IELTS, that you hear something 1 time and then you are able to write it down. So let's get started with number 1. The 14th of February. Number 2, October 31st. Number 3, the 25th of December 2016. Number 4, August 1985. Number 5, the 26th of January 1788. Number 6, March 22nd, 1993. Number 7, September 2001. And number 8, January 18th, 1979. So there you have the 8 different dates. So go through and check those. Check that you haven't made any spelling mistakes if you chose to write the name of the month, and check that the dates are written in the correct format. Remember, the format is not so important as long as the date is still correct and easy to understand. But my advice is try to be consistent with your format. So now I will put the answers here in the video. Go through and check. Remember, the way I've written the answer is just one way. There are 3 ways to write the answers, but I have included here the simplest way and the way I think you should use, because it will help you avoid spelling mistakes and it's faster to actually write down. Okay, so I hope you've done quite well with that. If not, go back, listen again, practice saying dates in different ways and hearing them and writing them down. And quite often when you watch news programs, you will hear days and months and years. Listen and write what you hear. You need to practice this. Getting numbers and dates wrong is, I think, quite silly in IELTS listening. If you're aiming for 7 or above, your listening for numbers should be quite good. So don't make silly mistakes by getting numbers and dates incorrect. Thank you for watching this IELTS listening practice video. For more practice videos like this, look underneath this video. You will see links to other spelling tests, or visit my website, theieltscoach.com, for more IELTS listening tips and advice. Thank you and goodbye.